So now, in the kingdom, when God calls you, all right, it is as far as you can see. I wish this building was bigger than this, but just have a pictorial imagination of this. It's as far as you can see. So now, in your first love with God, an encounter. We know our first love. Is that true now? No, the problem with this generation is that it's amazing that many people no longer even have what is called first love. Because what brought them to the kingdom wasn't even weighty enough. So they don't even have that history. Are we together now? Or what we call the first love. Where it was, if I die, I die. Oh my goodness. Who have been there? When nothing mattered to you. So this generation does not really have what we call that first love again. So it's just about cruise and the rest and all of that. I think about what God is doing with, they do Afro music and the rest. But some people are only trapped by that reality and they believe that that's all there is about church. Like most of you comment because they say it was drama. But God trapped you here and made you know it was not an ordinary drama. So let's just say it was another place that it was just about act and the rest and all of that. And that's just it. And you see how someone say, they love that church. Every time they go my church, ginger with the swagger. And they went to church for ginger and swagger. And they stayed there 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And never had a first love. Never had a first love. How it felt. Because when you have a first love, you will know what you lost. You will know. You will know. You will know. The reason why many people are not bothered is because they don't even have it in the first place. No record. So how will you reference what you never did have? So this is him now staying with God. As he was staying with God, because one of the things he will stay with God is that you prove to him by your alignment, I can be used of him. Are we together now? Definitely. Originally, like I told you, it was Saul whose kingdom was supposed to be forever. But there was a man, David, that God found his heart just because of alignment. Are we together now? That's what he does. So staying with God, praying, you will see the visions of your destiny. He will give you prophecies. Remember, at this realm. At this realm. So you will see visions, and in the kingdom it is as far as you can see. But you know, as far as you can see, let's now bring it down to the physical. You are limited in sight. It's until you keep moving, you discover more possibilities that were trapped in your destiny. You cannot have it all. That's the truth. You cannot see it all. It's in your walking you get to go, I thought that this was all about me. I was only an intercessor. And God said that things are opening up in the spirit. Oh, I thought I was supposed to do only the online this thing. No, keep a physical meeting now. Something is opening up in your walking. Whatever you thought was the jurisdiction becomes clearer. Are we together now? Yeah. But what happens is that in your first love, you have the prophecies. Do like this. You say these are the gospel. So these are prophecies now. Written down. You will be this, you will be that. At so time you will do this and all of that. So while you are with him now, you can start manifesting to an extent. And before you know, everybody saying, so to person, oh God, this girl has fire. Like most of us, you know that initial graduate now, everybody, and you have lost friends that way at this phase because of the movements now and all. But as you keep enjoying the results, something called distraction now comes within this phase. Comes within this phase. That's what happened to Joseph. He was a ruler in Potiphar's house. A time came, Bobo, how far now? Are they here? Most of you thought that if Joseph would have fallen, what would have happened is that his mandate would have, no, the question is that he would have just elevated Joseph as a senior prisoner so that he can still keep falling with Oga's wife. Yeah. And would have become a prime minister. I'm asking you, what are you losing as a result of your procrastination, thinking you still have time? Because now, they start and all of that. They are working for God now. But a time will come because God is a God that advances. He starts moving, and guess what? Without you. He starts moving without you. Wait. He's no longer seen in the secret place. Your service, maybe you are a music minister, your voice has started, before you know, you no longer serve again, you're not in church. Nothing! And where is he? And guess what? A time will come, just like Samson, your eyes will be removed. Follow this up. Samson was doing all he was doing with the measure of power he had because of the mandate that was given to him. He said, don't do this one, don't do this one. You that keeps breaking your consecration and saying that the mercy of God will come and the rest. The mercy can come, but will it find your eyes intact? The mercy will come. Will it find your eyes intact? You that is wasting away your life believing that God is a God of mercy. See, God, there are certain teachings we cannot touch because of the level of some people's ideology. We don't debunk the mercy of God. But are you sure you are not far from alignment so much that your eyes have been crossed out? Because one of the things this meeting is coming to solve is to bring us back to this reality. He started with the prayer of mercy, and I said, these people are in the spirit. Oh dear, chosen. Today was chosen, right? Yeah, chosen. You will be distracted. You will be distracted. I can tell you the truth. You will be distracted. So he keeps going. He keeps going. He keeps going. And with the results this one is enjoying, he will think that this is all there is. Until he finds out later that in his walking things, he's seen more possibilities. Seeing more possibilities. Seeing more possibilities. Are we together now? For every fulfillment of destiny, all right, there was a prophecy that went ahead. And you fulfill what you knew God wrote about you. And what God wrote about you will not be given at one blow. It's a lie. It's given. Remember this thing, Abi? Where he was supposed to give at this stage, he had stopped at this phase. Are we together now? Now, okay, please come again. All right. So now he was here. So the prophecy that God gave to him, all right, he manifested based on what he saw. Remember, it's as far as you can see. So as he stopped here, for him to transit, he needs to still keep seeing. And not because he has two eyes, but because he's in the secret place. You only have sight in the secret place. See, you are not that smart. Highest you will do is that the devil will now give you his sight for you to see business ideas that will make you have money and live the purposes of God. Give you strategies and you call it logic, but you now say, opportunity has come for me to jackpot. And the God you would have asked, Lord, is this in alignment with my destiny? He is now here. So you no longer are hearing his voice. So as you are there, the voices of your parents are, the voices of your friends, the voices of competition is the one echoing there. And as God is here. He is the one who is supposed to mentor you at this phase. So the voices of, have you not seen how broke you are, is here. And the loudness. And before you know it, you now fall for one out of alignment. And meanwhile, the Holy Spirit has been waiting at this phase. So what happened is that in your first love now, he gives you a mandate for you to kickstart with it. But as you move, you now pause here. As you pause here, you were supposed to see so that you can now move to this phase. But since you now stopped here, you no longer are here because you can't see. My question is that the phase that you are as a result of what you did yesterday, what are you receiving now for the future ahead? Because many of you now, you are no longer receiving anything again. That's your prophecy note. She is no longer, you are not, when last did you write something on it? You are not hearing God again. Oh, kilamaba. Falida barando siala dabayata. Because you no longer are hearing God again. Your phone has become your go-to place. And you are growing in age. Time is passing. Time is passing. I will do it. Procrastination. And the joy you have in that device that makes you feel you are doing something worthwhile with your life. And destiny is crying. So I know you have done something to an extent because you've received something here. But I'm telling you, you need to move. What are you receiving now for the journey ahead? Elijah, are you eating? Because the journey is far. Are you eating? Are you eating? Are you eating? Oh, Limas Sibalata.